Baby, don't get upset. You're expensive. And I mean, I don't know how else to tell you this, but kind of high maintenance. And I don't mean to be what are you doing here? You're not even supposed to be here yet. Stop. No, baby, I'm just kidding, baby. What are you doing? You know I love you, girl. Ain't you big? Woo! You one of them thick girls. How you doing? Hey. You light up my world, baby, at a very affordable cost. You know what I hate about getting new toys? I go to plug them in and play, and it's dead. Looks like this will be postponed for a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Steven Tillman, and if you've been watching my videos at all and following me for any extended amount of time, you know that I like to make very practical, very simple videos. This video is not a comparison of whether the Profoto B1x is better than the Flashpoint 600 Pro TTL. It's not what this video is. What this is I am switching over from one to the other for several reasons. One, this is exactly the same amount of power that this is. This is exactly everything that I need in a light, whether it's for, if you watch my other videos, whether it's for real estate or whether it's for portrait or anything else, which I'm coming out with more videos about portrait photography. Everything that comes with this, on this, I even got this little modifier right here that kind of compares to what I use regularly with the Profoto B1x. Everything, attachments, accessories, it's all cheaper. So I started asking myself this question a few months ago. Why am I, and I've already bought this, okay? So this, like $2,500. This transmitter that goes with this light is like $400. There's nothing special about it. It does the exact same thing as all the Flashpoint stuff. What I have done, and probably what you have done too, is you see somebody on YouTube, they have the best equipment out there, and it makes you want to get the exact same thing to produce the same results. I did that. I spent $3,000, $4,000, whatever it was on this thing, and now I'm gonna sell it after, now this is a great light. This thing has been with me since the beginning of my being a professional photographer. There's nothing wrong with this light, but there's nothing wrong with this one either. Let me see if I can even show you all the stuff that I just ordered from Adorama. Shout out to Adorama. They always take care of me. They're very fair on the trade-in prices. They actually guarantee that they will match anybody else's prices for your equipment to trade it in. I am an Adorama affiliate, so any links to anything that I mentioned below that I personally endorse myself, I will put links in the description, because I want you to see the prices and I want you to see that you don't have to spend as much as you think. The modifiers for this thing, it's the Bowens mount, they are a fraction of the cost. So when I ordered this stuff, I wanted three things on my list before I purchase any kind of equipment. I want it to be durable, I want it to be professional, but I want it to be quick and easy. Because if you run and gun at any point in time, and you will, if you break into photography heavy, you at some point have to do something like this. I bought two of these Flashpoint speed lights. I've completely switched over. I was gonna get a Profoto, I think it's called an A1, that's like this. It's got the round head, magnetic and all that stuff. This is a fraction, like half the cost with a bunch of extra accessories, half the cost of what a Profoto A1 is. They do the same thing. This is TTL. This is the bracket right there, modifier. It's a round head, so you have a certain fitting on there. Squeeze it on there so you don't lose it. Now I'm gonna show you this picture right here. This is a picture I took of my wife with the modifier that I'm about to show you. It's a 32 by 32 pop-up, double diffused modifier that has a speed light coming through it. She was laying on the bed and she was trying to watch TV, and I stuck this thing in her face. And I said, just look at me. You don't have to smile, you don't have to do anything. So I took this thing, put it on a tripod. This thing, it folds into a triangle, and you can even fold it down even more to fit in this little box that came in. It even comes with the grid. This thing is solid and durable, bro. It just popped on. Like there's absolutely nothing except for this hard wire going through there that folds it up and forms it. And it's double diffused, very solid. See, I'll do the, it's got a little diffuse in there. See that? That double, where it pulls to the side, and you can leave it on there, fold it up, throw it in your truck, throw it in your car, and get your speed light out. That's 32 by 32. I put this right up on my wife's face, like right in front of her, and I snapped a shot. Easy. I took this speed light, I made that photo, and it was simple. All I did was pop it in there and pop it on. I used a Pocket Wizard trigger system. I use that for real estate if you watch any of my other videos. Very simple, very easy. I can unscrew this, shove it in my bag, go to the next one. Or if I'm doing headshots, that thing right there costs $60. Something similar that is a Profoto brand, $200, maybe $300. Everything, and it's durable stuff. The reason I sound very excited about it is because I was like blown away by the quality, the durability. This thing is solid. One thing I do like about it is it speaks photography language. It gives the shutter speed 1/256. You can actually wire up different stuff for channels. You can function through with and you can go to high speed sync just by the click of a button. I've had this Profoto for a while, and there's not, that I know of, a high speed sync button on the back. There's a sync. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. This thing is solid. So you open this up right here, look at that, big and beautiful. Now the Profoto one is set inside, but this came on it. It's like a protector. Boom, take it with you. Power button, push it right there on the bottom. You're off and you're ready to go. And this came also with a very, surprisingly, large carrying case. The whole light fits down in there, right there. I ordered this C-stand. I've never had a C-stand before. This thing is solid, and it's spring loaded too. So your stuff won't come down and smack you in the fingers. I even ordered from my Canon, this right here, a battery grip to go on my R6 that I'm filming on right now. I got that. I got a AC adapter to plug in the light. Oh, I got one more flash and a transmitter for the top of my camera it's like the Profoto version of this, but a little bit larger. All of the stuff that I got, including modifiers, was about $1,800 or $1,900. All of it. I got a 38 parabolic umbrella that you can just put on the ground, you push it, it clicks, it expands out, it's about that big. It's perfect. If I wanted to do a video and I wanted to have it in here, everything that I have gotten has been extremely cheaper than Profoto. So what that does for me, now that I've done this and I can sell this, I can sell this, and I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to make money that will pay for everything that I just got and give me some extra Christmas money, because Christmas is coming up. There's absolutely no point, besides a brand name, there's no point for me to keep this light at all. And I love it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I've treated it, it's like brand new. Professional doesn't mean you have the best equipment. Doesn't mean you have the most expensive equipment. It means you know how to use what you got. So I want to challenge you to not think that you have to just buy what someone's telling you to buy on YouTube. I fell into that trap. That's why I spent thousands of dollars on one light. I actually wanted to have a studio. I thought it'd be cool to have battery powered. There's actually some people from Adorama that I follow, and they always had like 2 battery powered ones going, you know, one for the front, softbox and all that stuff. I can get the exact same stuff for a fraction of the cost. So anytime I want something to go on my light, or I want a new toy that's tax deductible, I can buy it for a fraction of the cost and not be out of pocket a whole lot of money. That makes me very, very happy, because what I did was I bought some little stuff, like this bracket right here for a speed light was $25. And I actually ordered another one. I have 2 of them now. And then I ordered 2 of the Flashpoint speed lights. And then I ordered that 600 Pro TTL. And be careful, there's a Pro, but it's not TTL. I almost got that one. There's a couple $100 difference. The price point of what I got, everything that I got, it was like Christmas for a fraction of the cost. I'm so happy, but I'm trying to set myself up in such a way that I'm not gonna bleed money when I wanna purchase something. But this watt second, that's what the 600 is for, 600 watt seconds, is exactly what the Profoto B1x is. Exactly. It's the same exact thing, but for a fraction of the cost. This wasn't even $1,000. I think it was like $850 or something like that. This was $3,000 or $4,000, I don't even remember what it was. I think it was $2,500 for the actual light, just the light, and then $400 or $500 for the transmitter that talks to it. $400 or $500. And that's not even including modifiers. I spent $300 or $400 on a 48-inch, and then I got a 5-foot one time. I got rid of that because that was stupid to have because I didn't have a studio. But I saw it on YouTube, and I wanted one because somebody else had it. Joel Grimes, I love him. He knows his stuff. He's good. But he had something, and I was like, oh, I want it to look like that. I don't have to spend the money they spend. My main point to this is I'm switching from Profoto equipment to Flashpoint. $3,000, $1,000. It's a third of the price. That's with the transmitter and everything included. A third of the price, but it has the exact same power and it has the exact same output. This isn't like a comparison to one to the other, but this is something that I'm doing. There's no point in me spending the money when I don't have to. There's no point in me going into debt if I don't have to. So how do I get around that and still get good quality, nice equipment is you get something that's not as expensive. $1,000, $3,000. You can get I was just curious, a Profoto is, I think it's a B10 or B10 Pro, whatever they got out now. It's like over $5,000 for 2 lights. I'm gonna be putting out I'm gonna be putting out a portrait line of photography as well as more real estate stuff. We just moved. It's been this whole transition of not really having time to do much of anything, but I got this stuff in. I was like, you know what? I gotta tell them to not waste your money because I've been guilty. You see somebody on YouTube and you want to buy what they have. Do not spend so much money or go into debt making payments especially if you're just starting out. My company is doing amazing. I can pretty much buy and do whatever I want. That's fine if you can do that and you just want it, but there's no point. Like I can do that and I'm going in reverse because this does the same exact thing. I start thinking about that. I'm like, it doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold on to this if I can get this, sell this, and have money left over? Seems like a no-brainer. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can see every time I put out a new video, and I'll see you all next time.